Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Today is May the 8th, Friday, and it's approximately 1:28, something like that. We're going to start off with a sound saying this afternoon, I'm sorry. It's coming from Psalms 13:5, and it says, "But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation." Psalms 13:5. The back is coming from Proverbs 10, verse 24. And it says, "The desire of the righteous shall be granted." The desire of the righteous. The key word here are righteous. What does it mean when you're righteous? It's a simple, very simple. You have you have a right relationship with God. That's what makes you righteous. You have a right relationship with God, or you have a relationship with God, or you know God, or you walk with God. All those make you a righteous individual. It doesn't make you a perfect individual. Okay? Just because you are righteous does not mean you are perfect. It simply means that you have a relationship with God. Period. Okay? And like I said to you before, every relationship is different. All right, just like with our parents, they may have 4 or 5, 2 kids. They love their children, and children love their parents. But each child has their own relationship with their parent, both mom and dad. Okay, it's different and unique. So your relationship with God is different and unique. That's the best way I can put it. Today is Friday, so we're going to do something that is not too long. We're in Proverbs today. Proverbs 6. It has 35 verses. We're not going to do all 35 verses. We're going to do 15. And then do the other 15 either on the Sabbath or Monday. Okay? This here is an anonymous proverb. And Proverbs 6 talks about warning against laziness. It speaks of 7 things hated by the Lord. So as you can see, the Lord does have things that he hates. So we're going to learn what those 7 things are. And warning against adultery. Yes, adultery. When you are married, you are committed to that individual for the rest of your days. This is how it was meant to be. According to our Lord, there is only one reason that will break that bond, and that would be defiling of the bed. But today, man has come up with numerous reasons why they seek divorces. Inconceivable differences. I don't know what that is, but it's a man-made idea. Okay, and it's not in the Bible anywhere. Okay, unless you can compare with a husband who is not pleased with his wife. In the biblical time, he could divorce her then, but it was wrong in the sight of Jesus Christ, because he gave us the only reason why it is allowable. If she couldn't cook, she couldn't clean, none of that would be grounds for divorce. The only grounds for divorce, according to my Lord, is the defilement of the bed. Okay? So this particular verse talks about that. Here in the New International Bible, it says warning against folly. All right. In this particular chapter, there are no uppercase letterings. There's a lot of pink for witnessing. The first 11 verses is pink. And there's a lot of yellow for family, which is good. And we have a lot of black for sin. So we're going to only take it to 16 perhaps, and finish up either tomorrow or Monday. All right, if I live and nothing happens, of course. All right, so let's begin. I will read it from the Bible first, the King James. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, verse 2, thou art sneered with the words of thy mouth. So that which you have said or you have promised has sneered thee. Okay? You are caught like in a net. And thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. 3. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Make sure that it is your friend. Okay? For you have sneered yourself for this friend. All right? So make sure it at least is a friend of yours. All right? We talked about that yesterday a little bit. 4. Give not sleep. Oh, Father, I hate when I do that. Give not sleep to thy eyes, nor slumber to thy eyelids. 5. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggish, consider her ways, and be wise. The ants are very, very wise, tiny, miniature creatures. They are not lazy at all. They gather during a certain time of the year, and when winter time comes, they are well prepared. They never go without food, because they are never sluggish. So be like the ant, it says here. Go to the ant, thou sluggish, consider her ways, and be wise. 7. Which having no goal, overseer, or rulers. Ants have a very strict lifestyle. Everybody has their own job. Nobody wants the job of the other. Everybody does their job accordingly for the benefit of the whole colony. And they survive year after year, generations after generations. They change not. Okay? And neither do the animals. The animals are the same. From the beginning of time to today, they are still the same. You don't see a leopard running and mating with a lion. You don't see a hyena mating with a cheetah. They are the same. Okay? You see the zebras running after another zebra, not a stallion. They stay the same. And God's greatest creation, which was mankind, should have remained the same. Okay? Go to the ant, thou sluggish, consider her ways, and be wise. 7. Which have no gall, overseer, or ruler. 8. Provideth her meat to the summer, and gathereth her food to the harvest. 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggish? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yes, lazy people sleep a lot. They do. They sleep a lot. They sit a lot. They watch TV a lot. You know, you stay in poverty if you don't get up and do something to earn money, to earn your keep, to take care of yourself. You can't do it with a folded hands. Okay? 8. Provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggish? when thou arise out of thy sleep. 10. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. 11. So shall thy poverty come as one that travails, and thy want as an armed man. That's how great your wants will be. Okay, let's take it from here. Verse 1 to 11. My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have struck hand in plea for another, 2. If you have been trapped by what you said, ensnared by the words of your mouth, 3. Then do this, my son, to free yourself, since you have fallen into your neighbor's hand. Go and humble yourself, press your plea with your neighbor. 4. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. 5. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. 6. Go to the ant, you sluggish, consider its ways and be wise. 7. It has no commander, no overseer or rulers. 8. Yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. 9. How long will you lie there, you sluggish, when you get up from your sleep? 10. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. 11. And poverty will come to you like a bandit, and scarcity like an armed man. Okay. 12 to 19. I'm going to just take it to 19 because it's all black. And it says, a nasty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. Yeah, okay. What's a forward mouth? I think we've said that to you many times before, what a forward mouth is. A forward mouth is a person who says anything out of their mouth. Anything. It don't have to make sense. Usually it's usually laced with cursing, disrespect, disregard. That is a person with a forward mouth. It doesn't matter whether they're speaking to a child, to a parent, to an authority member. Their mouth changes not, and oftentimes it gets them in trouble. So it doesn't pay to have a forward mouth. Okay, because a humble person or a meek person does not have a forward mouth. A wicked person has a forward mouth. Okay, so a nasty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. 13. He winketh with his eye, he speaketh with his feet, he teaches with his fingers. That means he teaches you that which is no good. When you're teaching with your fingers, you're teaching to steal. Okay. 14. Forwardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continuously. He soweth discord. This is how they think. It's in their heart. You are what's in your heart. If you are a kind person, it is in your heart. Kind words will come out of your mouth. If you are a wicked person, that which is wicked will come out of your mouth. So you can tell a lot about a person simply by watching and observing them. See how they handle things. If they start cussing up a storm, then that's a person with a forward mouth. Nobody pays attention to a person with a forward mouth. You make yourself look ignorant. Jesus did not have a forward mouth. He might have said some things to some women, but it still didn't come out like a forward mouth. Okay? Forwardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continuously. Continuously. Working out what you do one mischief and then while you're celebrating about the mischief you just did, you're planning another. And what do? You drag people along with you. People who are lost. People who have no common sense. Okay? It's easy to grasp onto these people because they follow anyone. You got to be able to determine when to follow a person. That's the spirit of discernment God gives thee. He gives you that feeling on the inside of you. Your spirit speaks to thee. Okay? If it tells you to step out, step out. If it tells you to walk, walk. If it tells you to run, run. Because your spirit sees more than you can. So it tries to warn us. If we pay attention to it, it will save us a lot of headache and grief, prison time, all of that. Sorrow. All right? Therefore, shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. This is why I can't understand why when people get that strange phone call, instead of sitting back and questioning the individual, they just go along with the program. Come here, I need you. Need me for what? I hit so-and-so and now she's dead or he's dead. Okay, click. You don't want to deal with any of that. You do the click part and then you pick up the phone again and call 911. Period. All right, let me back that up, Father. Okay. Depending on what your intentions are. Okay. So if you're going to come towards an individual who has just given you a phone call like that, you ought to always give your intentions before you arrive. Okay? What's your intentions? It's not to help you move the body. It's not to help you hide evidence. It is to talk you into walking into the police station together. If you're going to go at all, always mention your intentions. If the person do not want to hear anything like that, then don't move. And do the otherwise. Call 911. Okay? I have 2 sons. Thank you, Father. And they have never been arrested. And I used to always tell them when they were young, if you get in trouble and you're innocent, call mommy and daddy will back you up 100%. We'll do what we need to do to help you. But if you are guilty of the charge, don't even bother to call. We have showed you how to work hard. There's no reason why you should have taken this road in the first place. But if by chance you ended up on the road and things went pop, and you just happened to be there unintentionally, call us. But if you are part of the process, then do your time. Period. And we meant that when we said it to them. Okay, let's keep going. There shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. Okay, sometimes we can do things that the only remedy is jail time. That's without remedy. You don't want to be there. There are 6 things that the Lord has There are 6 things does the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. Let's read them. That's why this is black. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Okay? All of these the Lord hates. A proud look, a lying tongue, and a hand that shed innocent blood. The jails are full of them. Okay? Sometimes they don't just shed the blood. They cut the person to pieces. So they go beyond shedding of the blood. All right? 18. A heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Okay? And 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. A troublemaker, one that keeps things going. Okay, let's read it from here, and then we'll do the rest on Monday or Saturday if I live and nothing happens, because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. All right, so let's take it from 12 to 19. A scoundrel and villain who goes about with a corrupt mouth. 13. Who winks with his eyes, signals with his feet, and motions with his fingers. 14. Who plots evil and deceit in his heart. He also stirs up dissension. Therefore, disaster, 15, will overtake him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. 18. These are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. 17. Hefty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. 18. A heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil. 19. A false witness who pours out lies, and a man who stirs up dissension among brethren. Those are the things God hates. And a lying tongue can make you serve some real time. Okay, this is why the Lord hates a lying tongue. Feet that are quick to do evil can destroy many. This is why the Lord don't like evil, quick, rushing feet to do madness. Okay, this is also why he has given us consequences for the actions that we commit here on earth. Thank you for joining us here on Spiritual Water. We will continue this reading on another day. Today is Friday. I pray and hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend and that you're continuing to enjoy your time at home with your families. For all those states that have decided to be disobedient and rush to open their cities, please limit your travel to these areas, because the wicked always want more company. Do not be among their company. Stay in your safe place. Listen to your governor. And when things are safe, then you can go out and enjoy your days. But right now, regardless of what you see going on, regardless of how heavy the beaches may be looking, stay home and be blessed. Thank you, and as always, may the peace of God be upon you. May the protection of God surround you, and may the will of God for your life come from thee. Until the next time, my friends, be well.